I don't like Misic's situation only because so many guards in the youth. So I did some research and I looked up, just the positions and what he's up against. All right, Josh Giddey, 6th pick in the draft, averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, played 31 minutes a game, 6'8", at the 20 years old, future. Obviously, Shea. Shea is one of the best guards in the league, 36 minutes a night. Talking about a guy who gets almost 32 points a game, does what he wants on the court, is a superstar. A lot of people don't realize it because he's in OKC. Those 2 spots off limits, don't care. No one's taking those minutes.
Yeah.
So if you look at that, that's 10 minutes available at the point guard spot. And then there's only 17 minutes available at the 2 guard spot. And that's assuming those guys don't get an increase in minutes. Then you go to Dort. The problem with Dort, he's only 24 years old. He's also making 12 to 13 million a year. He averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, could play the 2 or the 3 position. 31 minutes right there. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Then you go in, Trey Mans, 18 minutes a game, 22 years old, 8 points a game. He's playing big minutes. And then you got to remember that Pokusevski, he showed some potential towards the end of the season. He's a footer. He can play the 3 position. And I say that because teams might want to go 3 guard spots. And he has to fight all these guys for minutes. That's not even counting Isaiah Joe, who had an excellent year, 20 minutes a game, 10 points a game, 41% from 3, only 24 years old. So I look at all these guys. I think Micic is a great player, but you see the youth movement, you see the talent. If they tend to struggle, they're going to want to play the younger guys because of development issues, because of potentially getting better draft picks. And you see a lot of teams do that. But if young guys continue to progress and show themselves, he's going to be in a dogfight for minutes. He's going to be in a role where maybe if he beats out one of those guys, Isaiah Joe or Trey Mann, I think more likely it's going to have to be Trey Mann because Isaiah Joe has kind of cemented himself. That's leaving him with 15 minutes a game, and he's going to be in a role that he's never been in at Ephes, on the wing, because Shea has the ball and Josh Giddey has the ball. So can he be effective as a closeout attack guy, as a guy who's getting transition looks, and as a guy who's getting swings? I don't know. I haven't seen him do it since Zagirus years, and I'm curious. But I do think he's an excellent talent. I love that he got to do it. I'm rooting for him because it's good for overseas basketball. I just feel like it's a really difficult situation, unlike Sasha, where he comes in and he kind of walks into the spot.
You made some great points about Misic's fit in the OKC, especially since they traded also for Victor Oladipo and Patty Mills. Of course, it was more related about some, getting some draft picks, and it's unclear whether any of these guys will stay with the team. But since you already have Shea and Josh Giddey, it's a tough thing, because even Vasa, he mentioned a couple of times that he's not feeling well when he's playing off ball because he wants to create so much, both for himself and for others, and he needs ball in his hands. So I was really surprised that he ended up signing with OKC. I really thought that he was going to be traded, and there was a lot of smoke. I think that these rumors were, legit, because I've heard that I've talked with a couple of people and they said that, Utah is very interested in Vasa Micic, and I thought that it's really going to happen, that he's going to be traded over there. So him signing there, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised that during the season, at the trade deadline, Vasa will switch teams, because, as you mentioned, there's not much space for him to thrive under those conditions. Although OKC, they really love him, and for sure they talked this situation out with Sam Presti. There's a lot of hype in the OKC around Vasa, so we'll see how they're gonna figure it out. Now it looks strange, it looks weird, it looks tough, but maybe there's something behind it.